going on, MMA fans? I'm back to do my UFC 93 Franklin versus Henderson predictions, taking place January 17th from Dublin, Ireland. This card is solid from top to bottom, has potential of being a definite card of the year candidate. I'm going to work my way from the bottom of the main card all the way to the top like I normally do. First fight of the night, Marcus Davis taking on Chris Lytle. Marcus Davis training with Mark Delagrati now. He's a black belt in Choi Shin Do. He's got good boxing. He's a very good grappler, decent takedown defense. Last couple fights, Paul Kelly, Mike Swick, Paul Taylor, Jason Tan, Pete Spratt. The list goes on for him. Taking on Chris Lytle is training out of the Integrated Fighting Academy. He's a good boxer, decent takedown defense, good grappler. He's got a good top game and bottom game. Last couple fights, Paul Taylor, Josh Koscheck, Kyle Bradley, Thiago Alves. The list goes on for him. Both these guys evenly matched up. It's really going to be a chess match in this fight. I think both these guys are going to go back and forth. I'm going to pick Marcus Davis via a unanimous decision. I think he's going to have a good game plan. I think he's going to move in and out of the pocket, use a good 1-2 combo, good jabs. If this fight goes to the ground, I think he's got decent enough grappling skills that he can try to stay out of anything that Lytle has off of his back. And I see Marcus Davis winning this fight via a unanimous decision. All right, next fight, Jeremy Horn taking on Rusmal Palhares. Jeremy Horn, training out of Elite Performance, is a RBWI black belt street defense course, and that rhymed. He's a good grappler, decent hands. His last couple fights, Dean Lister, Nate Marquardt, Jorge Santiago, Flinko Vitali. The list goes on for him. He's in the downturn of his career, taking on Rusmal Palhares, who trains out of BTT. He's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, improving hands, good takedowns. Last couple fights, Dan Henderson, Ivan Salaverry, and Daniel Ocasio. In this fight, I think Rusmal Palhares will be able to get this fight down to the ground, past Jeremy Horn's guard, be able to go for whatever he wants, whether it be an arm bar, a Kimura, arm triangle. Palhares, though, he's really, really quick with arm bars. I think he's going to sub Jeremy Horn in the first round late with a arm bar and win. So I'm going to pick Rusmal Palhares via first round submission. All right, next fight, Alan Belcher taking on Dennis Kang. This is Dennis Kang's UFC debut. Alan Belcher, training out of Remix MMA, a purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, good Muay Thai skills, good clinch, devastating knees. He's got a good takedown defense. Last couple fights, Ed Herman, Jason Day, Caleb Starnes, Sean Salmon. Taking on Dennis Kang, who's training out of ATT. He is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. He's got good boxing skills, good takedowns, excellent top game, one of the best in MMA. Last couple fights, Marvin Eastman, Shigar Musasi, Akiyama, Kazuo Masaki, Akihiro Gono, Ninja Hua. The list goes on for him. This fight really comes down to which Dennis Kang shows up. If it's the Dennis Kang of old, he should be able to control this fight, get it to the ground, use some ground and pound, try to set up some submission attempts. Or even get the mount and use the beautiful top game that he has and pound Belcher out. But like I said, it really comes down to which Dennis Kang shows up. If he's able to stay out of the clinch with Alan Belcher and not get caught up in knees and exchanging as far as against the fence, I think he can use his 1-2 combos that he has really well, set up a takedown, get this fight to the ground, and stop Belcher either with a submission or a TKO. I'm going to pick Dennis Kang via a second round TKO. I think he'll be able to do that. It sounds like he's had a good camp. I think he'll be mentally sound in this fight. I think he should win. All right, next fight, the rematch. Mark Coleman taking on Mauricio Shogun Hua. This rematch, of course, is from Pride when Coleman took Shogun down, actually broke his arm. Shogun hasn't looked the same since after that actual breaking of the arm. Didn't look like the monster that won the Grand Prix, but nonetheless, Mark Coleman training out of Hammer House, Division I wrestler. He's the first guy to instill ground and pound. He's had some cardio issues in the past. He's probably going to have cardio issues in this fight. Last couple fights, Fedor Emelianenko, Shogun Hua, Don Fry, Mirko Krokop, Big Nogueira, Igor Vochanchin. The list goes on for him. Shogun training out of UDL now. He's got a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, good Muay Thai skills, good boxing skills. Good off of his back. He has a good top game as well. Last couple fights, Forrest Griffin, Alistair Overeem, Kazuhiro Nakamura, Kevin Randleman, Ricardo Arona, Little Nogueira, Rampage Jackson. The list goes on for him. In this fight, if Shogun comes in with a good game plan, which I think he will, if he can move in and out of the pocket, wear down Coleman with leg kicks, some good jabs, avoid the clinch, avoid the takedown. I think he wins a decision. I see Coleman being able to get this fight down to the ground at some point. If he doesn't stay busy, they're going to stand it up. Or I see Shogun being able to get back to his feet. But I think Shogun's going to be able to wear Coleman down and move in and out of the pocket, avoid the clinch, and I see Shogun winning a unanimous decision. Alright, on to the main event. Rich Franklin taking on Dan Henderson. This is a tough fight to call, but a great main event. Rich Franklin training out of Team Extreme. He's a brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, good Muay Thai skills, good boxing. He's got a decent clinch game, good takedown defense. Last couple fights, Matt Hamill, Travis Lutter, Anderson Silva, Yushin Okami, David Loazo, Nate Corey, Evan Tanner, the list goes on. Taking on Dan Henderson, who's training out of Team Quest, has a great Greco base, good clinch, dangerous right hand, and good left hook. Last couple fights, Rusmal Palhares, Anderson Silva, Quentin Jackson, Vanderlei Silva, Vitor Belfort, Kazuo Masaki, Murilo Bustamante, Akihiro Gono. In this fight, it's really going to come down to which guy can impose the will on the other. Franklin has had issues in the past with the clinch. If Hendo can come in and use the clinch, use good dirty boxing to set up some takedowns, be able to control Franklin on the ground, I think Henderson has the ability to do that. If Dan Henderson has good footwork, can come in, use 1-2 combos to set up takedowns, move in and out of the pocket, he should win. If Franklin can come in, have good 1-2 combos, move in and out of the pocket, have good leg kicks, have good takedown defense, and keep Dan Henderson off of him, he has a good chance of winning this fight. It's really close to call, but what I see happening, I see Dan Henderson being able to clinch up with Franklin. Rich has had an issue with the clinch in the past. I see Dan Henderson being able to use the clinch. Dirty boxing, if it's, he has to stand up with Rich Franklin, I think he can last on the feet. He's got good enough boxing skills and leg kicks that I think he can last, get the fight to the ground, control position. I see Dan Henderson winning a unanimous decision, and I see both of these guys just going back and forth. It's going to be a great fight nonetheless, but I see Dan Henderson winning via decision. Alright, these were my picks for UFC 93. Leave some comments, constructive, negative, positive. I'll be back the night of or the night after to do my review video. And on that note, you guys, have a great day.